Frogs. What if I told you that these incredible creatures can freeze solid like ice cubes and come back to life, shoot their tongues faster than you can blink, and some can even glow in the dark like living jewels? You might think you know frogs, but prepare to have your mind completely blown by these amazing amphibians that rule both land and water with superpowers that would make any superhero jealous. Most people think frogs are just simple, slimy creatures that hop around ponds, but the truth is far more extraordinary. These remarkable animals have been perfecting the art of survival for over 200 million years, developing abilities so incredible that scientists are still discovering new secrets about them. From poison dart frogs that can kill with a single touch to glass frogs so transparent you can see their beating hearts, the world of frogs is filled with wonders that will leave you speechless. Let me take you on an adventure through the most spectacular frog breeds on Earth, where each species possesses abilities that seem almost magical. But first, imagine a creature that can completely change its appearance like a master of disguise, breathe through its skin like having gills all over its body, and leap distances that would be like you jumping over an entire football field. This is just the beginning of what makes frogs some of the most fascinating animals for kids to discover and learn about. Number 10. The American bullfrog. Picture the heavyweight champion of the frog world, and you have met the American bullfrog. These massive amphibians can grow as large as dinner plates, with some reaching nearly 10 inches long and weighing over 2 pounds. But their size is not their most impressive feature. Male bullfrogs produce calls so loud they can be heard from over a mile away, creating a deep, resonating jug-o-rum sound that echoes across wetlands like thunder. American bullfrogs are the ultimate survivors in the amphibian kingdom. They inhabit freshwater environments across North America, from quiet ponds and slow-moving rivers to marshes and swamps. These incredible hunters will eat almost anything that moves and fits in their enormous mouths, including other frogs, fish, birds, and even small mammals. Their hunting strategy involves patience and explosive power, sitting perfectly still until prey comes within striking distance, then launching their sticky tongues with lightning speed. What makes these frogs truly special is their incredible adaptability. Unlike many amphibians that struggle with environmental changes, bullfrogs thrive in various conditions and have even learned to live alongside humans in urban areas. Their tadpoles can take up to 3 years to transform into adults, growing larger than many fully grown frogs of other species. Number 9. The poison dart frog. Now we enter the realm of living gemstones that pack a deadly secret. Poison dart frogs are nature's most beautiful warning signs, displaying colors so vibrant and patterns so intricate they look like they were painted by master artists. These tiny frogs, some no larger than your thumbnail, carry enough poison in their skin to kill 10 adult humans. But here's the most amazing part about these deadly beauties. They do not create their own poison. In the wild, poison dart frogs get their toxicity from eating specific ants and insects that contain alkaloids. In captivity, fed different foods, these same frogs become completely harmless. This discovery revolutionized our understanding of how these frogs develop their legendary defenses. These remarkable amphibians live in the rainforests of Central and South America, where their bright colors serve as warnings to predators. Each species has evolved unique color patterns, from the electric blue and black of the dying dart frog to the golden yellow of the golden poison frog. Indigenous people of South America have used their toxins on arrow tips for centuries, which is how these frogs got their name. What truly sets poison dart frogs apart is their incredible parenting skills. Unlike most amphibians that abandon their eggs, poison dart frog parents are devoted caregivers. Mothers carry their tadpoles on their backs to small pools of water collected in plants, and some species even feed their young unfertilized eggs as food. This level of parental care is almost unheard of in the amphibian world. Number 8. The glass frog. Imagine a creature so transparent you can see its internal organs working like a living window into biology. Glass frogs possess one of the most incredible adaptations in the animal kingdom, translucent skin that makes them nearly invisible when resting on leaves. When you look at their bellies, you can actually see their hearts beating, their lungs expanding and contracting, and even watch their food being digested. These magical creatures live in the cloud forests of Central and South America, where they spend their lives in the canopy layers of trees near streams and rivers. Their transparency serves as the ultimate camouflage, making them nearly impossible for predators to spot when they press their bodies against leaves. During the day, they curl up and become almost completely invisible, appearing like nothing more than a dewdrop on a leaf. Glass frogs are master architects when it comes to reproduction. Males establish territories along streams and call to attract females with high-pitched whistles. After mating, females lay their eggs on leaves hanging over water. When the tadpoles hatch, they drop directly into the stream below, where they develop in the flowing water. What makes these frogs even more extraordinary is their recent discovery by science. Many species of glass frogs have been discovered only in the last few decades, and scientists believe there are still many more species waiting to be found in the unexplored regions of South American rainforests. Number 7. The African clawed frog. Meet the underwater acrobat that has helped save countless human lives. African clawed frogs are completely aquatic, spending their entire lives in water with powerful clawed feet that make them incredible swimmers. These frogs can hold their breath for up to an hour underwater and move through water with the grace and speed of fish. But here is why these frogs are true heroes. For decades, African clawed frogs were used in pregnancy tests before modern methods were developed. Scientists discovered that when pregnant women's urine was injected into female African clawed frogs, the hormones would cause the frogs to lay eggs within 24 hours. This discovery helped millions of women worldwide confirm pregnancies safely. These remarkable amphibians are native to sub-Saharan Africa, where they live in various freshwater habitats from temporary pools to large permanent lakes. During dry seasons, they can burrow into mud and enter a state of dormancy, surviving months without water by slowing down their metabolism dramatically. African clawed frogs are also incredible parents in their own unique way. They have no tongues, so they use their hands to stuff food into their mouths. Their clawed feet, which give them their name, are used for tearing apart food and for defense against predators. These adaptations make them perfectly suited for their aquatic lifestyle. Number 6. The wood frog. Prepare to meet the ultimate survivor that performs what seems like magic, coming back from the dead. Wood frogs possess the most incredible superpower in the amphibian world. They can literally freeze solid during winter, with up to 65% of their body water turning to ice, and then come back to life when spring arrives. This process would kill any other vertebrate. But wood frogs have evolved special proteins and glucose that act like antifreeze, protecting their vital organs while the rest of their body becomes frozen solid. During this frozen state, their hearts stop beating, they stop breathing, and their brain activity ceases completely. Yet when temperatures warm up, they thaw out and hop away as if nothing happened. Wood frogs live throughout the northern regions of North America, from Canada down to the northern United States. They inhabit forests, woodlands, and tundra environments where temperatures can drop well below freezing for months. This incredible adaptation allows them to live farther north than any other amphibian in North America. These amazing frogs also have remarkable reproductive strategies. They are among the first amphibians to breed each spring, often mating in temporary pools formed by melting snow while ice still covers the edges. This early breeding gives their tadpoles the entire spring and summer to develop before the next winter freeze. Number 5. The Goliath frog. Enter the giant of the frog world, a creature so massive it can weigh as much as a small dog. Goliath frogs are the largest frogs on Earth, with some individuals reaching over a foot long and weighing up to 7 pounds. These gentle giants live only in a small region of West Africa, in the rainforests of Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea. Despite their enormous size, Goliath frogs are surprisingly agile and can leap distances of over 10 feet in a single bound. They inhabit fast-flowing rivers and waterfalls, where they use their powerful legs to navigate strong currents that would sweep away smaller amphibians. Their large size helps them maintain their position in rushing water while hunting for prey. What makes Goliath frogs truly special is their incredible engineering abilities. Recent scientific discoveries have revealed that these frogs are master builders, creating elaborate nests for their eggs by moving rocks weighing up to 4 pounds each. They construct these nests in specific locations along riverbanks, carefully selecting sites that provide the perfect conditions for their offspring. These magnificent amphibians face serious challenges in the wild. Their limited range and specific habitat requirements make them vulnerable to environmental changes. They require pristine forest streams with specific temperature and oxygen levels, making them important indicators of ecosystem health in their native regions. Number 4. The red-eyed tree frog. Behold, one of the most recognizable and stunning amphibians on the planet. Red-eyed tree frogs are living works of art, with their brilliant green bodies, bright blue and yellow striped sides, orange webbed feet, and most striking of all, their enormous bright red eyes that seem to glow like rubies in the rainforest light. These incredible eyes are not just for show. They serve as a startling defense mechanism called startle coloration. When a predator approaches, the frog suddenly opens its massive red eyes, often startling the predator long enough for the frog to escape. During the day, they keep their eyes closed and fold their colorful sides under their bodies, becoming nearly invisible against green leaves. Red-eyed tree frogs inhabit the rainforests of Central America, from Mexico down to Panama. They are expert climbers, spending their entire lives in trees and rarely touching the ground. Their toe pads contain millions of tiny structures that allow them to stick to any surface, even upside down on the smoothest leaves. These remarkable amphibians have fascinating reproductive behaviors. They practice a unique form of reproduction, where females lay their eggs on leaves hanging over water. As the tadpoles develop inside the eggs, they can actually sense vibrations from approaching predators and will hatch early, dropping into the water below to escape danger. This ability to control their own hatching time based on environmental threats is almost unknown in the animal kingdom. Number 3. The spring peeper. Do not let their tiny size fool you. Spring peepers, barely larger than your thumbnail, possess vocal abilities that would impress any professional singer. These miniature maestros can produce calls so loud they can be heard from over half a mile away, creating the soundtrack of spring across eastern North America. What makes their calls even more impressive is that they can adjust their pitch and volume based on environmental conditions and social situations. During peak breeding season, thousands of male spring peepers create choruses so loud they can actually damage human hearing if you stand too close. Each male has his own unique call signature, allowing females to identify and locate specific individuals in the cacophony of sound. Spring peepers are incredible athletes despite their tiny stature. They can leap distances 20 times their body length, which would be like a human jumping over 100 feet. Their toe pads allow them to climb vertical surfaces with ease, and they often spend their days sleeping attached to the undersides of leaves high above the ground. These remarkable little frogs undergo one of the most dramatic transformations in the animal kingdom. Their tadpoles are completely aquatic, breathing through gills and swimming with powerful tails. Over the course of several months, they develop lungs, absorb their tails, and grow legs, eventually emerging as completely terrestrial adults capable of surviving on land. Number 2. The Suriname toad. Prepare yourself for one of the most extraordinary reproductive strategies in the entire animal kingdom. Suriname toads, which are actually frogs despite their name, have developed a method of raising their young that seems like science fiction but is completely real and absolutely fascinating. During mating, the male presses eggs onto the female's back, where they become embedded in her skin. Over the following days, the skin grows over the eggs, creating individual chambers that look like honeycomb patterns across her back. The developing tadpoles grow entirely within these skin pockets, never experiencing a free-swimming larval stage like other frogs. After several months, fully formed baby frogs emerge directly from their mother's back, popping out of the skin chambers like tiny jack-in-the-boxes. This incredible adaptation allows them to reproduce successfully in the murky waters of South American rivers where free-swimming tadpoles would face numerous predators. These remarkable amphibians are perfectly adapted for life in muddy river bottoms. Their flattened bodies and sensitive fingers help them hunt in dark, murky water where vision is useless. They can detect the tiniest movements of prey through vibrations in the water, making them incredibly efficient hunters even in complete darkness. Number 1 on our list is perhaps the most extraordinary frog species ever discovered. named after the famous scientist Charles Darwin, who first described them during his voyage to South America. Darwin's frogs possess the most unique parenting strategy in the entire animal kingdom, one so unusual that when scientists first observed it, they could hardly believe what they were seeing. Here is what makes Darwin's frogs absolutely incredible. The males actually swallow their own eggs and carry the developing tadpoles inside their vocal sacs. This is not accidental consumption, but a deliberate and sophisticated form of parental care that evolved over millions of years. The father frog carefully monitors the eggs he has laid with his mate, and when they are ready to hatch, he opens his mouth and swallows them whole. Inside the father's vocal sac, the tadpoles continue their development in a safe, warm environment protected from all predators and environmental dangers. The father can continue his normal activities while carrying his offspring, though he must be careful not to call too loudly during this period. After several weeks, the tadpoles complete their metamorphosis into tiny frogs, and the father opens his mouth to release them into the world. These incredible amphibians live in the temperate forests of Chile and Argentina, where they inhabit leaf litter and fallen logs on the forest floor. Their pointed nose and cryptic brown coloration make them nearly impossible to spot among fallen leaves, providing perfect camouflage from predators. Darwin's frogs face serious conservation challenges, with one species already extinct and the other critically endangered. Their specific habitat requirements and unique reproductive strategy make them particularly vulnerable to environmental changes, deforestation, and climate change. What makes studying frogs so important for kids learning about wildlife is that these remarkable amphibians serve as indicators of environmental health. Because they breathe through their skin and live both in water and on land, frogs are among the first animals to be affected by pollution and habitat destruction. By protecting frogs, we protect entire ecosystems that countless other animals depend on. The world of frogs continues to surprise scientists with new discoveries. From frogs that can change color like chameleons to species that have been found living in desert environments previously thought impossible for amphibians, these incredible creatures continue to challenge everything we thought we knew about what animals can accomplish. Throughout this amazing journey, we have seen how frogs have evolved incredible superpowers that put fictional heroes to shame. We have discovered species that can freeze solid and come back to life, fathers that carry their babies in their mouths, and tiny creatures with voices louder than rock concerts. We have met living jewels that pack deadly poisons, transparent frogs that reveal the secrets of their internal workings, and giants that build architectural masterpieces from river stones. Just like a Dutch shepherd protects and serves its family with unwavering dedication, these remarkable frogs serve as guardians of their ecosystems, maintaining the delicate balance that keeps our natural world healthy and thriving. From the tiniest spring peeper to the massive Goliath frog, each species plays a vital role in the intricate web of life that connects all living creatures on our planet. These extraordinary amphibians remind us that nature is full of wonders waiting to be discovered and protected for future generations to enjoy and learn from. Every species we have explored today represents millions of years of evolution, countless adaptations, and survival strategies that have allowed them to thrive in environments around the world. The amazing frogs we have discovered today prove that the natural world is far more incredible than any story we could imagine. From poison dart frogs with their deadly beauty to glass frogs with their transparent secrets, these remarkable creatures show us that evolution has created solutions to survival challenges that seem almost magical in their complexity and effectiveness. If you have been amazed by these incredible frog adventures and want to discover more fascinating secrets about the animal kingdom, make sure to subscribe to Fun Animals for Kids on YouTube. Our channel is packed with exciting educational content that brings you face to face with the most extraordinary creatures on Earth. Each video takes you on new adventures where learning becomes an exciting journey of discovery, perfect for kids who love exploring the wonders of wildlife. Hit that subscribe button and join our community of young explorers as we continue uncovering the amazing superpowers, incredible adaptations, and fascinating stories of animals from around the world. The adventure is just beginning, And there are countless more incredible creatures waiting to share their secrets with curious minds ready to learn and explore.